Without further ado, Derek, please welcome our tonight honorable speaker, Mr. Derek Chu. Derek, may I send the rest of the session to you? Please carry on. I will off my PowerPoint first.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Gan, and thank you, ASEA Corporate Malaysia, Singapore, to invite me to be on this call. I'm very happy to see all of y'all, and I really hope that I can share with you a bit of my ASEA journey in the last 4 years, and hope that every one of you will embark the same journey as me, both success and challenges, and so that we can grow as a family, ASEA family together, so that we can become stronger in this region as well. So without further ado, I'll just go into my slide and do a presentation. Okay, so tonight's topic is about discovering ASEA, the business preview behind that, because fundamentally I've been a business management consultant for many companies the last 20 years, helping many companies to come into Asia as a one trust source for them to build their business or even rebuild their business in Asia as well. So basically, for the longest time, I've been helping many companies make money, as well as a lot of successful businessmen. And I myself have always wanted to look for something which I can have a realization, awareness that this is something which I want to be a calling for me to jump head on, to dive head on with passion to do that. And I found ASEA around 3.5, 4 years ago, and it's been amazing. It's been a wonderful decision which I made. And tonight itself, I'm going to share with you the Discover ASEA business preview behind this opportunity, the once in a lifetime opportunity that comes in a lifetime. Maybe the next one probably we can see in this industry maybe 20 to 30 years from now, and we don't have time to wait. I always tell everyone that the ASEA business, the biggest competition is not people around you or other companies or other brands, but you're fighting against time, because that's what we have. That's what we have, the time for us to be able to share this technology to as many people as possible. So we are actually in a $1 trillion business. $1 trillion. It took me a while as I age, as I realized that as I grow older, that this wellness as well as the health industry is actually a $5 trillion US industry worldwide. And this whether you're a consumer, whether you're advocate, whether you're builder of or distributor of certain healthcare and wellness business, it impacts every one of us, right? And especially the last 30 to 40 years, a lot of the rich and wealthy people knows, in fact, everyone knows the importance of preventive care, especially the last 6 to 8 months, which is so important now that we realize a few things that's happening. Number one, that we cannot take healthcare for granted. Number two is that the old way of doing things may not work anymore. Number three, the new ways that's been doing things, including Zoom, e-commerce, that's been around for a while, that we need to embrace them in order for us to spearhead our success to the next generation, as well as spearhead our future success together. So this, coupled with the healthcare and wellness industry, it is second to none. The timing is better than now than ever. Right, even within Singapore and in Malaysia itself, the healthcare and wellness market annually is ringgit $4 million per year. That's the spending which we spend per year. Singapore is $600 million of a 5 million population base. And beauty and cosmetic is $3 billion ringgit, and Singapore is $1.5 billion per year of spending on this. That shows that the baby boomers, which is people my age, 50 plus and onwards, where people are more affluent in life, value the importance of anti-aging, as well as being young and being healthy. And I guess the key word to use is to be able to have quality of aging, right? So people are spending this money on a monthly basis. They are spending it. It's just that where are they spending it? And today's talk for me is to share with you why is it that what they're spending in this current environment, what the money that they're putting in, they could put into ASEA, which will give them more value and a breakthrough value which you've never seen before. And this is where all of us have to be involved to be able to stand forth to share this technology, which many, many people doesn't know it exists even today. What is ASEA? The product position, I wouldn't even say it's just a product position, it's a category by itself. We are in the category of creating the health and wellness signaling technology for our body, which nobody has. It's one that people, once they see the benefit from that, once people understand the science behind that, they will want to consume it, and you're going to have repetitive consumer that keep on buying from you month after month. The retention rate for ASEA is higher than any other companies I've seen before in this industry. One of the reasons behind that is because it's a technology breakthrough product which never been seen in the market, and it's a great timing right now that ASEA is being introduced in the Asian market after we've been bombarded with health and wellness products for the last 50 years. So the knowledge base which people have about health and wellness products existing in the market has become affluent, has become sophisticated. So when you present ASEA to them, they will be able to understand where is the missing link. This is what we're looking for. Right? So this missing link is also a blue ocean. When I first saw ASEA around 3.5, 4 years ago, I looked through it and said, such an amazing technology, such an amazing product, but why haven't I heard about it? Because ASEA is what I refer to as a company that's called a quiet achiever. They achieve success by being quiet and humble, because the technology humble all of us to be able to do more, right? Even though I've achieved my success in the last 4 years, but it's not because of myself, it's because of the team, because of my passion towards this technology, because of the company, because of the leadership, both field and corporate, because of the leadership on top, the founders, the core values, all this come into play. The stars line up, which I've not seen the way the stars line up this way in any other company that I've seen, right? So it's a blue ocean which you cannot find in any other business, and that's a big thing, because right now in this day and age where you can have people can duplicate business model, people can duplicate products easily and things like that, but you have never seen a signaling technology like ASEA. It's been 10 years in the market in US, in Europe, in Australia, now come back to Asia. And that's the business which I want to do. And I believe this is the business we're looking for. Because every day we've been bombarded with similar things, similar concept out there that makes us a bit numb. We need something refreshing. We need something with a good, unique story for us to market ourselves in the marketplace. Thirdly, I like it this way. If someone tell me to give me a business model that's very easy to do, very simple to a product that's very easy to do and things like that, I'm not interested, because the barrier entry is too small. The moment you start marketing some products out there that's easy to duplicate, you're creating competition. The red ocean comes in, right? So ASEA technology has a 30-year history in terms of patented as well as the trademark over what they're able to produce, the native signaling technology which our body produce outside the body. It's very, very hard for anyone. In fact, I've not seen anyone able to duplicate that, right? And so they keep it into their secret, and I like it, because I like companies with trade secrets, including like look at Coca-Cola, look at KFC. Right? They are giants today because they have their proprietary secret. And like ASEA itself, it has its own proprietary secret, and they are also having their own R&D division to further on their proprietary secret inside there. So on top of that, the last thing is, thank goodness they use this business model. I would not have achieved the success which I did if they use a traditional business model. And you can do the same as well. It will happen to you because this business model, which I love very much, is it gives everybody equal opportunity. No matter what background, no matter what income level you have or what wealth status you're in, no matter whether you're young and old, it's all about sharing. That's all, this technology, and the company take care of a lot of stuff, including operation. So you're going to achieve a constant demand or residual income that ties in with repetitive use of consumer product, blue ocean, and technology that's difficult for anyone to enter. Okay, so let's talk about a bit more about the product. ASEA Redox, scientific breakthrough. Scientific breakthrough. They've done what they call the science is impossible. They're able to produce positive and negative into this. I refer it as a blue genie bottle. It's because it gives you magic as you drink it, you know. But if you understand the science behind that, it's a revolutionary product. That's geared towards the 21st century and beyond. Because it's just in the emergent science. They're able to produce positive and negative in one bottle without them combining, because positive and negative, you put them together, they attract. But here they are floating around in what, trillions of them, trillions of redox signaling molecule, which just as your body produced to stabilize the bottle, with a shelf life of 1.5 years. They didn't discover the redox signaling molecule. We know it exists in biochemistry 101. That these are fundamental redox signaling agent for our cells to communicate with each other. They were able to stabilize it outside the body into a commercial product. First time in your life, you're able to load it back into your body as and when you need it. Therefore, you should be taking it. Number one, you should be taking it. Number two, you should not be stopped. You should not stop taking it. Number three, you should be sharing this to everyone, right? So, here it is. We have 50 years of very well educated about vitamins and mineral. We know that it's important. Yes, that's part of the equation of health and wellness, right? But ASEA redox signaling molecule, it's not a vitamin or mineral. It's not vitamin or complex mineral. It's not antioxidant. It's not exotic fruit juice. It's not water by itself. It is redox signaling molecules, redox supplement in a bottle. Right, so this thing will complement with what is existing out there. So therefore, you can talk to anyone that is actually sharing. 90% of people that's taking ASEA are taking some of these vitamins and minerals and things like that. But when they see ASEA itself, they know that this is a precursor. You need the signaling agent first before you load in all this material, and it's complete the health and wellness equation. ASEA is the company that gives you both labor as well as material for cellular health. Why is cellular health important? Give you a background, okay? Every one of us has 70 trillion cells. 70 trillion cells, about this size. Guess what happens every second? 1 million cells will die in your body every second. And 1 million cells will be reborn. Okay, your cells they are the most complex, intelligent machines that is part of you, and their function is to serve you solely, to do 4 things: to detect problems, to repair problems, to replace problems that cannot be fixed, and then to protect yourself. 73 trillions of them that surround the tissues and organisms behind that. So everything in your body is surrounded by cells, right? That's a lot of work your machines have to do. 70 trillion of that at any moment in time. In order for them to work, they have to talk. If they don't talk, what will happen? You're gonna have problem. You're gonna have problem, right? Right. So if you take care of the most basic complex machine which God has given us, or Mother Nature has given us, for them to talk to each other, do you think the rest of you will become healthy? Yes. So this is the basis behind that. that because of imbalance of the signaling agent or not enough of the signaling agent, Dr. Robinson's Ward, which wrote the book Healthy Cells and Healthy, I will recommend you guys to read it. I've read it more than 50 times now, you know, and at the same time also, he's also sitting inside our medical advisory board, our scientific advisory board inside there. Okay, so the basis behind redox is that if our body don't achieve the balance which we are born to have, we will cause a lot of problems. There are two sides of the equation. One side, oxidative stress, which is rusting inside your body, that will be having all these problems. The other one is inflammation stress. Inflammation is a sign of healing, but chronic inflammation is a sign of diseases and illness. So when this is imbalanced, if our body has imbalance of signaling molecule, some of these problems will occur, right? So therefore, it is very important for us to understand how we can help ourselves. So what are these redox signaling molecule? They are the cell receiver and sensor. They're the cell communicator within your cell. Okay, so if they're the building blocks for your cells, each cell itself have these redox signaling molecule. So they receive information, they pass information, they pass message to each other so that they know, they receive feedback. From the feedback itself, all these receptor, sensor, communicator is all about taking action. So once they receive message as well as signal to each other, then they will put themselves into action. If you don't have this signaling agent that receive messages, feedback, things like that, and communicate, there's no labor. All right, it's just the cells are sitting along, they do not know what to do next, right? So that's why if your body, our body is still producing this right now, right? Still producing, but may not have enough of it or enough amount of it or for us to do the necessary work which we need to do in our body, and every one of us is different. Okay, so give you a very basic scenario. Imagine that your body is suffering from oxidative stress and inflammation, your house inside your body, because every day we're bombarded with all this pollution and different things itself, right? We're bombarded with, so we have inflammation, oxidative stress in our body that puts on fire. So we spend our time trying to load ourselves with a great, good vitamins, mineral, antioxidant to boost out our fire engine so that we can put out the fire. Guess what's the missing link? Guess what's the missing link out there which cannot fulfill this gap? If you have a great 21st century high-tech fire engine and your body's in fire, but without the cell phone to say, hello, my house is on fire, I have this problem, I'm staying where and where, please come over and fight, you will not work, right? Or the message is not clear. When your signal itself, instead of 5G, when you're sending the message to the fire engine, instead of 5G, it's 1G. They receive only partial messages out there between words. Again, that's going to be a problem. Okay? Or after the fire is being put out, they still also have to go and tell the fire engine, please go away and go and fight another house. If not, you're going to have another problem again. This is what ASEA redox signaling molecule is helping our body the moment you drink it. And you have to drink it. It's that important because I want you all to know that this is one of a kind, unique technology. The signal technology is the fundamental missing link. You still need your mineral, vitamins, antioxidants, whether from food source or from micronutrients, which ASEA provides. But without this itself, it's not going to work. Okay, so drink your ASEA before you take all these mineral and vitamins. So you could be suffering from redox signaling molecule or insufficient of that or imbalance behind that. You may be lacking of sleep. You may have lack of exercise. You may have stress, air pollution, water pollution. We're surrounded on all these things all the time, right? So our own body's production of redox signaling molecule decreased 10% every 10 years. So if you're 55 or 60 this year, 50% production is gone. But even though the production is gone, the work is still the same. In fact, you need more work than ever as you age, because you've been living on this earth, surrounding yourself with 50 years of water pollution, air pollution, stress, different type of foods, and of course, lack of exercise is also a disease, right? So, and then that creates a lot of problem for you. So we always recommend people that that make sure that every morning when you wake up, even before you brush your teeth, take 2 cups of this redox signaling molecule, and you can feel some differences. I feel a lot of difference when I drink it in the morning. I feel that my mind is clearer. I feel that I have the energy. I feel I become sharper and more stamina, even at my age, right? So oxidative stress will increase through age, whereas your production of redox signaling molecule will decrease. So you have a double whammy here. So today itself, you are able to supplement that. And this discovery is not new. It's not new. If you go and search at PubMed.gov, that's basically the de facto website for all the articles out there. Over 19,000 science and medical peer-reviewed articles been written about this. And in Asia itself, we understand this. We spent the last 50 to 80 years being educated that taking good things in your body is good for you. Yeah, in a way it's true, but we have a 2,000 to 3,000 years history that our body need to be the Eastern philosophy of yin and yang, that our body need to be balanced. And redox science and redox technology fundamentally fits so well with some of the philosophy of Eastern thinking which we have. So that's one of the reasons why the last few years the ASEA product has been so well accepted in Asia, and I'm so happy that it has impacted so many lives, as well as help people to grow their financial stability. But to me, it's just a beginning, because the markets like Singapore and Malaysia is just opening up right now into from pre-launch to a launch stage. Right. So if you do a search in terms of the redox signaling on the PubMed itself, straight away 33,000 articles will come out. Okay, so how this got started was around 20 to 30 years ago, 20 odd years ago. There was another crisis, another healthcare crisis which the world was going through. Again, in the 1980s, there was a crisis where there's a virus going around attacking people's immune system. So the government of US decided to fund people to say, can we look for some ways for us to increase our own immune system? And this research company naturally went into to look at what our body produces, which is the redox signaling molecule. And if you look, you search another term for these redox signaling molecules called healing molecules in our body that being produced, and see whether we can produce these molecules outside the body, so that people that have this sort of virus can drink it so that it can boost up their own immune system, right? So millions of dollars has been dived into this research, and a team, when they were able to produce it, but it was very hard to stabilize it. And we understand the science behind that. It's just like the same thing. Our body produces it, but within 1 or 2 minutes, it's very fleeting. We either use up or it disappears. But so a team of scientists was able to achieve what they call the impossible, which ASEA founder Vertus Norton led the way to create this stabilized redox signaling molecule outside the body, which we have today. So this is one of the most common questions we have, is that how do they manage to produce these? How do they manage to produce these molecules? Right. So the first thing is that they take pristine salt water, the same found inside your cell. It's the same water, the salt water from your cell. Our 70 trillion cells contain salt water. It's the same. They take it, they break it down into free floating atoms, which is NaCl, H, and O, and then restructure and stabilize it into the exactly native redox signaling molecule our producers. And that's where the patented and the trade secret is, to be able to find out exactly what our molecule's structure is, what our composition of our molecule is in each that's being produced in our body right now, and then stabilize it to be able to put into a commercial product, ship it to 35 countries, 35 countries around the world for them to do that. Now, ASEA went all the way out also to talk about how these signaling agents will regulate your genes. Okay, think of it this way. Remember just now I mentioned to you about your cell phone being able to access, send messages to people, send messages. If you imagine that, what is the function of your cell phone? Right? You have your apps, you have your cell phone. Why is signaling important? Because they can access information for you, right? Your gene is just like a cloud, the cloud inside your cell phone, right? Or your database inside your cell phone where you access things, right? So our gene itself actually has a lot of instructions as well as information that's very powerful for our body, right? But it's just sitting there, right? Inside the cloud. If you have your 5G in your signaling, you're able to access it so that it can provide you the necessary instruction as well as the information for good things to happen to you, right? So what they've done for the ASEA product is that they did an 8-week study and found that the gene was able to improve by 31%, the pathway, the signaling pathway for 5 important gene signaling, which is your hormone, balancing of the hormone modulation, boost of your immune system, and this is very important at this stage in time. Inflammation response has reduced, cardio health has also improved your gene expression and healthy digestion system. So there are 2 things that this study has shown. Number 1 is that everyone that drinks ASEA, no matter whether they feel anything or not, the moment they drink it, there's benefit happening in your body, regardless of age, of health condition, regardless whatever you're taking, you will benefit from this. And this study shows that. Number 2 is that this gene expression shows that by providing 5G to your body, the missing link inside your body right now, to boost up the signaling capability inside your body start to turn on things that has been switched off because of lack of labor, lack of communication at cellular level. How would you like your body now to be able to access what it's supposed to do? And we lose that ability because of aging, because of pollution and things like that. This pathway has impacted our body by up to 31% improvement, 31%. And this study is done by Produk Lab, by credible a person that do double-blind placebo tests on it. So talk to the person that brought you to this call and understand that this is a product which you want to have. The product is patented and certified, right? So it's every bottle of ASEA Redox has a bioagiletics stamp. Bioagiletics is a North Carolina research lab itself. They do what they call FDA submission as well as QA quality assurance for 6 out of 10 major pharma drug company uses them. And ASEA wanted their credibility and their quality assurance to show that every bottle of ASEA out there in the market, when you receive it in your doorstep, itself contains redox signaling molecule. It validates it together with a patent that this is a patented product that cannot be copied. And not just people that's not well, that needs a product. There are a lot of top athletics in the world that's endorsing their ambassador of this product. Brie Larson itself, 4 times Olympic champion, is doing that. Plus Cody Miller and a lot of people, or even the Ironman people at different age, have felt that by taking ASEA itself, they improved that in 3 things. Their endurance has increased. It speed them their recovery. Muscle recovery is very important. as well as they make them feel younger. And I believe that these three things is not just what analytics is looking for. I believe these three things is what every one of us is looking for. Right? I'm also very happy to see that ASEA has its own scientific advisory council, so that they don't stop their product here. They keep on doing their R&D onwards to have the next 10 years instead to charter to the next set of redox signaling products out in the marketplace. Robertson Walk is there, plus some major people also as well. Right? They also have their medical advisory council, and these are the people which I met personally out there. In 2018 itself, I flew over to the Ascent trip to Los Cabos, Mexico. I met up with Maureen Hayes, Dr. Silverman, and some of these people out there. And I was in US. I met up with Dr. Dick Walker as well. So I was asking these professionals, medical professionals, and these medical professionals are professionals that's not new in the medical field, but basically they're like double board certified. They're specialists. And they've been doing as a medical practitioner for over 30 years. Why do you want to take on ASEA? Because two things they told me. Number one is that they felt that if they open their eyes for observation, they realized that ASEA is the missing link of what they are providing, not just in terms of the supplementary work, but also their treatment as well as their drug. Number two is that they felt that this is a cause, this is important. People like Dr. Silverman himself has even solved his medical practice to do ASEA full-time. So what does that tell you? When I saw this, I said, hey, I have to do this. I have to do this as well. And we're not talking about one or two, we're talking about a pool of professionals, and more medical professionals are coming on board because more and more medical professionals are getting into alternative care to integrate together with their medical practice as well. The second set of products is amazing, Renew 28. 28 itself is outside in for skincare because we have a lot, we value skin, we want to look youthful and things like that. Right. So a normal young skin cell will renew every 28 days. By the time you're at age 50 onwards, it may take 90 days for it to renew. And therefore, we have this Dow aging skin cell looking. So therefore, we want to look young. Everybody wants to look young. Be it a guy or a girl, it doesn't matter, and things like that. Okay. Stevens Lab, which is a major research lab, has shown that the Renew the Renew 28 from ASEA show that there's 16% faster skin renewal rate if you apply minimum of twice a day. Twice a day, right? So one of the reasons why it's called Renew 28 is because they want your skin cell to go back to be able to improve as much as possible to quicken the renewal rate so that your skin cell will become younger and younger. So they did a test, which they put fluorescent light onto your forearm, and and basically see how you're treated with a Renew 28 and untreated, and then from there they look at it and see what happens. So if you look at Renew 28, by the day 11 itself, when they treated, the skin cell, the next level of skin cell has already grown, whereas untreated itself is still not yet. It's not being pushed out yet, right? This push out means that this new layer of skin is a cell renewal a lot faster. So imagine when you apply Renew 28 constantly every day, which I highly recommend. That's what I do as well. And you can, over time itself, you'll be able to see the difference. Dermatest, and had given it a 5-star guarantee, the highest you can get, that by applying Renew 28, your eye wrinkle, I'm sure some of people that have eye wrinkle depth improved by 21%, overall wrinkle depth by 23%, facial skin texture improved by 22%, smoothness by 23%, elasticity and moisturizing will also increase as well. So this set of product, you must have it handy, right? I carry my Renew 28, my ASEA supplement wherever I go. And every morning itself, after I drink my ASEA, I would go and take a shower, make sure that my skin is clean, and then I apply the Renew 28 on myself. The third line of product that's being improved is called Renew Advance. This is a skincare. Now, we must have a skincare, right? Skincare is very, very important. So use the cleanser, the ASEA cleanser. All these products out here is botanical based, right? Basically, so it's a lot of botanical. The cleanser itself is being designed such that it will complement with the Renew 28 gel and the intensive redox serum. Okay. Right. So cleanse your skin, apply your Renew 28 on your skin, and on certain stubborn area, use the intensive redox serum. Right. So this stubborn area itself, the Renew Advanced Intensive Serum is being known to be the bestest serum out there in the market. For people that understand the importance of serum itself, please give this a try. Please give this a try. Okay. And after that, you may feel, if you feel a bit dry, then you can apply the moisturizer on top of that. Okay. They've done a study on it, which over 80% of people after trying out this set of skincare will want to buy the product. So try it out and you realize the power of the redox product technology together with the botanical base and oxygen release ingredients inside there for the Renew Advanced system. The next set of products is the VIA. Now, as I mentioned before, over 90% of people uses some form of supplements out there in the market before taking ASEA. The VIA product was being introduced last year because we realized that there are a set of nutrients which we cannot get from our food source on a regular basis. So ASEA created the VIA product, which is a micronutrients to complement what we cannot normally get from our daily food sources. 100% vegetarian, gluten-free, non-GMO, and 100% plant cellular capsule. Right, so the first one is the sauce, which basically you take it every morning. Okay, this is the greens, the necessary greens which you need in your body. And we know that a lot of us don't have the greens or even combination of green. And so you got over 20 bioavailable food-based vitamins and minerals into this sauce product. Okay, then you have the biome itself for your pre and probiotic for your gut. Right, your gut health is very, very important. Right, because it's linked to your brain as well. It's got 16 probiotic, prebiotic, okay? And you have a Limax for anti-aging, vitality, and natural plant. So this VIA product complete the whole range of cellular health for our body, both labor, it's a redox technology, as well as the material, which is these VIA products. Right. How would you like that? To have all this fresh organic fruit, sea vegetable, leafy green salad, 4 ounces of grass juices, half a cup of healthy oils onto bioavailable food-based vitamins and minerals all inside you. And this is what you get. If you get, make sure that you take your ASEA VIA product every day together. Now the ASEA science, this is another thing which I like about the company. They spend a lot of effort as well as time and money to go and validate to you that this is good for you. Torrid Lab, as I mentioned before, it was a genetic studies. Then you have the derma test. You have biogenetics to make sure that it's QA, quality assured. You have the Stevens to make sure that the efficacy of the product is there as well. Then you have Pacific Northwest Lab, which is a US government lab that states that this is 100% safe from taking the ASEA supplement. Okay, the North Carolina Research Institute, they do performance tests for athletics, and of course we are also halal certified. So for our Muslim audience, you can always take the ASEA product as well. On top of that, the company offer you a USD $6 million product liability of the product's insurance. Now, let me dive a bit more into the company. The foundation, as the ASEA brand grows, you're going to realize that this genesis, how they got started, becomes more and more important. Vertus Norton, at the age of 60 plus, 70 plus, he is retired already, and he was the one that at his age of 60 plus, he wanted to start his own business. He wanted to do ASEA, and he wanted to do ASEA in this model so that he can spread and help as many people around the world as possible. And both Vertus and Tyler has given me the courage to change my life into this ASEA journey 4 years ago. And I'm so happy to be able to know them, to be able to work together in partnership with them, to be able to bring ASEA opportunity as well as technology to as many people as possible. I'm doing this full time right now. So every day I'm just sharing this technology to many, many people. It's HQ in Utah, USA. Utah is where they have the Winter Olympics. You can see that, all the majestic mountains behind that. It owns its own office, 50,000 square feet office, plus 60,000 production facility, established since 2010. That's another thing which I like about ASEA, because they own their own office and plant. I brought in companies before in the past from US and Europe that basically sell. They don't own their own products. They OEM it from someone else, and then after 1 or 2 years there was some dispute, and then they break off. You're not going to see that happening with ASEA, because they own their own patent, they own their own manufacturing, they own their own office, from the point of getting the production facility done to the finished goods warehouse, to shipping and logistics to your doorstep. So the core foundation of building the products and into the finished good inventory is owned by ASEA. And they've been profitable since 10 years, for the last 10 years. Right? Triple B accredited business it's recognized accredited business for the e-commerce site, to tell you that this is a trusted business which can use for ASEA, right? And if you look at the Triple B website, you can show ASEA over there that is being recognized as a top company that can recognize with A+ rating. A+ rating that you can trust with your credit card to buy the e-commerce order from here. The production certification is also top quality, right? They are FDA registered facility with good manufacturing practice compliance, and the water which they use is NSS certified. This is the highest you're going to get, to make sure that the quality assurance. So be assured that each bottle itself which you receive, the ASEA product which you receive, make sure that you treat it with the quality which you deserve, that's good into your body. The company have rocket growth. Okay, the last 3 years after it penetrated the Asia market. In 2018, it entered into the Direct Sales Association as a top 100 global company in the world. Top 100 global company in the world, and ASEA was ranked 77 with a sales revenue of $120 million. Right? By 2019, it's ranked number 44. That's a $50 million attribute jump from 77 to 44 in 1 year. So two things going to happen if you look at this. Number one, if ASEA is growing at this pace, with all of us being involved in it, it's very likely ASEA will become the top 10 global company in the world. Number two, it's very likelihood that ASEA within the next 5 to 10 years to be achieving a US $1 billion company. And I think Asia is where the growth is. Besides about money, about making money itself, the part of ASEA's journey is also the ASEA Advanced Life Foundation. It's a charity foundation. It's a non-profit association. The mission is to break cycles of poverty, abuse, and suffering around the world. Right, and the ASEA founder will donate $1 for every share that you post this thing across to help people. They had some relief mission. They have missions on rescuing victims of sex trafficking by offering them training, schools, and things like that as well. Of course, the last 6 to 8 months, I'm sure that the Advanced Life Foundation is going to do a lot of things. There's an option in your website, besides ordering a product in auto ship, you can also donate to this Advanced Life Foundation as a non-profit and charity foundation as a cause, right? So what's the ASEA's vision? To become the recognized global leader in cellular health and redox-based technology. I like the niche. I believe that 21st century business is all about going into the niche area, right? And ASEA's niche is the signaling technology for health called redox, right? But ASEA wants to achieve the worldwide distribution of ASEA life-changing products, financial opportunity, and culture. So it's 3 sets: products, there's life-changing, financial opportunity, and the culture. And in doing so, by offering these 3 things, we are bettering the people's life and to be a force for good in the world. Be a force for good in the world, right? Okay, let me just dive really briefly in the comp plan. There are 8 ways to get paid. Okay, and over 265 million US has been paid for 206,000 individuals in the last 12 months. But the 265 million has been paid for the last 10 years, and 106,000 individuals have been paid in the last 12 months, right? So you can do retail, bonus, preferred customer, fast start. These are all fast profit business, where you just share with people about this technology, right? And then you can have a residual income by building teams, right? And also you can have legacy building income by looking at coaching and helping your team to become more successful, and helping people in the company to achieve all your diamond pool as well as check match. Right? In order for you to be active in doing the business, all you require is 100 to 200 PV a month, every 4 weeks. That means either 4 bottles of ASEA. For me, it's 4 bottles of ASEA and 4 tubes of Renew 28. That's 200 PV a month. I can finish 4 bottles in 2 weeks, and then Renew 28, I can use 1 tube in a week. So it's a product which you use, you consume, and the people which you bring on board will also consume as well. And here's the best part. How would you like to be paid every week? How would you like to be paid every week? A lot of companies we work for and things like that, or even structural contracts which have people who get paid per month. But ASEA has 52 weeks a year for you to get paid. That's great, huh? So for every $1 of commission which you earn US dollar, the conversion, the peg rate which ASEA has is in Malaysia is 4.2. For Singapore, it's 1.4. Okay, those are good exchange rate, by the way. Right. So here are the 3 get started. Pick any part, talk to the person that brought you to this call. Let them share with you in terms of which is the best pack to take about. The entrepreneur pack, the business pack, and the personal product pack. So if you look at the entrepreneur pack, it gives you free 25 Renew 28 sample. The business pack have 12 Renew 28 sample, and the personal pack has 6 Renew 28. And these packs are being oriented so that you can have one-time benefit of these free sampling products for you to share with people and for you to travel around and get it into your pocket. So look at any of these packs to kick started. On top of that, ASEA has a loyalty reward system. This is so powerful. This is the heart and soul of ASEA, because we want people to keep on benefiting from taking the product for as long as you are taking the product, and that means that you're on auto ship once every 4 weeks itself, you get extra points from this called LRP, loyalty rewards products. But over time is how you can exchange it for free ASEA product. You can redeem it for free ASEA product. Okay, so the entrepreneur it gives you 150 LRP plus 15% on all your auto ship in future, starting from 50%. Right, and the other one is 50 LRP plus 10% auto ship for business pack, and personal pack is 10 NLP for 5% of auto ship. right? So of course you want the best benefit. The best benefit is the entrepreneur pack, which will give you 150 LRP, which is equivalent to 6 bottles of ASEA or 6 Renew 28 or combination of these two. Okay. So here's a conversation trend. The retail bonus, you can buy the product and just retail to people. There's nothing wrong with that. We have a lot of customers doing people that do home party as well as sharing the product with people. You can make between 25 to 30% or 29% of the retail price. Okay. Or people who want to benefit as a member price or wholesale price, but yet they do not want to do the business, they can sign up as a preferred customer. They can sign up a preferred customer that every month itself they order the product as a preferred customer. Thirdly, so if you find out someone that want to be a consumer as well as they want to share the product to other people, you can enroll them as an associate, and basically you can earn fast start bonus from them, and you get 20% of their enrollment pack which they come in, right, as a bonus. Right, within the first 14 days itself, if the person managed to bring in 2 person, you get extra one-time bonus of $200 ringgit and Sing dollars and $70, right? But it gets exciting from here, right? Because as your people start to share, your team will start to build, and then you will come involved to meet up with them, to work hand in hand together to create more team commission of people. And this team commission is being kept at ringgit 42,000 a week or Sing $14,000 a week, right? And you can max it out because this team commission is so powerful, because basically all you need to do, this is where if everyone on your team do 1% of the effort and the productivity, right? Instead of traditional business, you do 100% of work. For me right now itself, everyone in the team itself is contributing the productivity of this team commission that helps the business to grow, right? So that we don't depend on one single person. Everyone work together to create stronger success together. At a very low level, this is the unique point about ASEA. Even at the bronze rank itself, there's a global pool for you. And this global pool is not a startup pool that's got no money inside there. This global pool gives you the ability at a bronze above rank for you to be able to get a share of the revenue and of US, Europe, and Australia, together with other countries in Asia, once you participate to become a bronze all the way to platinum. And that shows to you the company is being designed in such a way for us to be working together. Because even at the bronze level, you will also get benefit from the global pool. The check match is an overriding team commission of your team, because this is allowing you to groom talent inside your team, leadership in your team. As your leadership grows in your team, you'll be getting an overriding up to 7 generations for all their performance in their team commission. And the diamond pool is, once you're a diamond and above, you get a 3% global pool inside there. So in total, the company pay out 50% of commission volume every week. They don't do any traditional marketing. They don't do any advertising. All this 50% is being put back into these 8 bonuses. So it's for each one of us, every one of us, to work together to get a pie of all this thing. The company did close to 170 million last year. Right? And this year itself, I believe that they're going to hit more than that. On top of all this bonus itself, you also have your diamond life. Right? Once by earning some of these ranks and doing these things, you have some of these rewards you have. For example, we were supposed to go Bora Bora last year and Bali last year. And this year itself, one of our legacy experience is to go to have an open safari in Africa as well, to stay next to the lion and things like that. Of course, given the situation, we have to see what will happen. But it's there. It's the type of lifestyle which maybe you dream of, but most likely you won't plan out with your family. But ASEA is giving it to you because of all your effort and success and your leadership. And so just by doing the comp plan itself and having a sustainable rank, you'll be able to achieve all this as well. Right. On top of that, the local corporate has its own promotion that's coming out to help you, and the fast forward as well as travel cash reward. So there's a lot of ongoing thing to keep you active in sharing the business, sharing the products to as many people as possible. Here are the millionaires, the $10 million club. So far we have three. We have three persons that achieved the $10 million club. One of them is Trish and Box Ranker. The other one is Sue Brantley and Denis and Tom Robertson. Okay, so they're all amazing leaders in the US. Number one, you notice that they're all from US. Number two is that the strong arm of the ladies, Trish, Sue, as well as Denis itself, they are very active in doing ASEA, supported by both Bob and Tom. They're all amazing people, but what it shows to me is that the opportunity is huge for Asia, right? So for Singapore and Malaysia, we don't have anyone there yet. You know, the plan is designed that everyone can reach there. You know, and it's my hope that some of you guys will be there together with these three amazing people and rub shoulders together with them. You know. With $31 million club, there are some people that have achieved that from Asia, and being the youngest ASEA market, you know, Alan Wang, Richard Lee, you know, and myself over there. But I can assure you, there's going to be more to come. There's going to be more to come, and this is where you want to aim towards as well, by just sharing this amazing, unique opportunity towards that. I always tell people, yeah, my passion is for the technology to be spread, right? But if you want to spread this technology, by the way, there's this business opportunity. Why not be able to achieve a few $100,000 of earning or to work towards that in the meantime? It's a byproduct or just putting the effort to share this technology to as many people as possible and helping them to share the opportunity to many people as possible as well. So this average income and which is important at this stage in time, because at this stage people want to look for a good opportunity, and I'm sure you're looking for one. I believe ASEA is a good opportunity for you and not for every one of us, right? So this is the first target, which when I start to look at this, was that at a bronze level, to be able to make a monthly income of average $2,040 US. That's not bad. That's not bad, right? But I look at it differently. I wanted to help 3% to achieve this, right? So when I started this journey in 2017, I want to help 3% in my team to achieve this. And by doing that itself, I actually skipped bronze. My rank advancement was actually from Director 700 all the way to silver, okay? By skipping bronze. So, but this is where once you hit there itself, you want to hit platinum and diamond. And once you hit diamond, of course, you want to achieve more. And once you achieve more, why would you want to stop as well? Right. These are the money income for ASEA from director to all the way to ambassador on average. You can take a look at it, right? Okay. It's quite nice to be able to achieve this sort of income at this time, right? Okay. So the timing is key. The timing is key. I know many people are looking for opportunity right now. Many people are also looking for opportunity that's away from their traditional business. Many people are also looking for opportunity to protect their health. Many people are looking for opportunity that have a breakthrough technology that's unique, that's in demand, that's basically itself that can work with everyone. It doesn't compete with any antioxidant out there or any vitamins or water. In fact, it complements because it gives you I call it the 5G, the Wi-Fi, but it's the missing link that's out there and missing in the health and wellness regime. Right? It's expanded in 33 countries, right, with a seamless operation. And then Malaysia and Singapore has its own. Singapore is going to come out with our own warehouse soon, own office soon. Let me just share with you. right? Asia is the fastest growth with 53% up in revenue, as I mentioned, after Taiwan market open. Taiwan is the #2 market right now in ASEA, followed by Malaysia, Singapore in terms of the #3 in sales and #4 in recruitment, right? So there are a lot of hot activities that's going right now already. Now there are people getting themselves working hard towards that, but still a lot of people do not know about ASEA. Malaysia has its own MLM license. This is a license, and Malaysia ASEA has a DSAM, Direct Sales Associate Malaysia, has been a member since July 2020. So the company has invested all this thing to show to you regulatory process that we are here to stay to protect the vested interests for Malaysia. This is the corporate office, right? It's a beautiful office, okay, over there in KL. And this is a corporate office over there. You know, at this moment in time, we are still operating virtually, but I look forward to be able to travel to the Malaysia office to meet up with each one of you as well. Okay, so ASEA strength and the big why, right? This technology in Huffington Post is saying that the redox signaling technology is an emergent technology that cannot be ignored. It's going to be here, right? It's something which will shape your lives in the coming years. So use this and ASEA opportunity, company, compensation, product, timing, all the stars all line up very well for you, right? For you to take advantage of it so that you can have the courage to do something that change your life, so that to make a difference for you and your family. So with that itself, I would like to thank everyone to be on this call so that I can share with you about the ASEA opportunity. And thank you very much. And please talk to the person that has brought you to this call and share with them, and in terms of so that they can advise you how you can get started with this ASEA business. And bless you guys, and you guys are amazing, and stay safe, and keep drinking your ASEA, and then keep applying Renew 28, and then take your VIA product, and share with your friends. Keep drinking, keep applying, and keep sharing ASEA. Thank you very much. Back to you.
Derek.
Yeah.
Thank you to our $1 Million Club member, Derek. Thank you for accepting our corporate invitation to be our guest speaker today. It is absolutely an inspiring and a great presentation tonight. Thank you, Derek. May I ask everyone a good gesture? Type 88 in our chat room as a token of appreciation and thank you to our tonight guest speaker, Derek. Before we leave tonight, this Zoom meeting. Just type 88, just a token of appreciation to our guest speaker, Mr. Derek Chew. To all the online participants on behalf of ASEA Malaysia, Singapore, I thank you for your attendance tonight. Up to here, we will end our tonight meeting. Wish you all a good night. Stay safe and healthy always. We are ASEA. Thank you. Thank you, Derek.